what I would expect to be goal of the season, Stu, from Abdul Fatawu. We know going in that he's their best player. He is a fantastic player. I mean, him and Mabadidi are great, but I think Fatawu has the edge as a player. And it's just a brilliant bit of skill, A, to kind of see the opportunity, and then B, to convert it, Stu, because even though he sees Walton off his line, it's still a tremendous distance he's got to cover, and he's got to weight the shot perfectly so it bounces into the net. And Cifuentes afterwards says that's something that he practices. He does it all the time in training, and he's actually hit the bar already this season against Swansea with a similar effort. So your thoughts on this one? And then I guess, as well prepared as we know Ipswich Town are, is there any argument that Christian Walton should have been a bit more wary of that, especially having seen the fact he's tried it and almost converted already this season?
I needed to go back and look at it regarding Walton. Whenever a goalkeeper's beaten from 70 yards out, you think the first thought is it's the goalkeeper's mistake. He kind of never really gets the flight of the ball while it's going through the air, does he? And I think, there's movement on the ball as well. If you watch Walton, he sort of twists and turns a little bit as he's backpedaling. But his starting position isn't actually that high. He's only just outside of his own box. It's not like he's halfway into the half or anything like that. So I actually think that the bit that Ipswich need to look at more is the bit earlier than that. And it's Ipswich in the final third. Dara O'Shea's a bit loose with a crossfield pass, so that's the first bit. And not for the first time this season, this was an Ipswich performance full of kind of unforced errors, players giving the ball away, and that was another example of that. And then can Ipswich then do better to rectify that mistake? Fatawu does skip past both Philogene and Jack Taylor before he gets his shot away. I think maybe that's something that they need to look at as well. But regarding Walton, yeah, I'm no goalkeeping expert, but I would imagine that his starting position is what most goalkeepers take up in those scenarios in games. And I think this is one you just have to applaud the strike, because that's incredible technique. That was proper David Beckham versus Wimbledon territory, that, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, actually, I think it's further out than Beckham's.
70 yards they've clocked it out, I think.
Yeah. Where do you stand on that sort of goal? I mean, I've referred to it as being probably goal of the season, and I mentioned that yesterday on social media, and someone came at me, George from BSE, I think it was, saying he's got an open goal, he's got to hit it. I'd much rather have a Tony Yeboah style, thunderblast smacking the roof of the bar and violently cannoning into the net. Any thoughts on that, Stu? Do you think these kind of long range efforts aren't as good a goals as maybe others?
Everyone's entitled to enjoy different goals, and I can understand sort of the aesthetics of different types of. Some people love team goals, some people love thunderous strikes, whatever it may be. What I would say, was it George? You said that.
George, yeah.
George, I'll stick you 70 yards from goal with an open net, and I'll give you 100 attempts to try that shot, and I'll see how many of them you put in. It's
That's just
George. You may be an incredible athlete, but that is I think I might struggle to reach the goal most of the time trying to do that. It's
that's just it. If you remove all the kind of other factors he has to worry about, like the players around him, where Walton is, how hard he's got to hit the shot, the fact it's in a live environment, and just try and do that from there on your own, you would struggle, I think, generally speaking, to hit the back of the net. So to do it in a game, I think, sensational.
Yeah, we watch. Remember on Soccer AM back in the day where they did the crossbar challenge, and the amount of these were, elite pro athletes, and the amount of those that would skew a shot, wide with efforts like that. It's an incredible bit of skill. Let's not take anything away from that.